soil is my scripture, this graveyard is my home. I'm never truly lonely when I'm walking through the bone. They call it desecration, I call it a second chance to give the silent voices one more defiant dance. I read the epitaphs of lives that ended much too soon, and hum a minor melody beneath the blood-red moon. They scream that I'm a monster, a blasphemer of the light, but they don't see the beauty in the stillness of the night. They don't feel the power when the shadows start to crawl. I am the Greyborn, the necromancer's cries. I pull the echoes from the earth and watch them rise. The warrior of the shattered, a legion of the lost, ready to follow me no matter what the cost. I am the Greyborn, a king in a world of dust. My will is low and in my ivory army trust. I see the fear behind their eyes, the judgment and the hate. They think my art's an abomination, a truly wicked fate. But I'm just giving purpose to what time has cast aside. A general for the fallen, with nothing left to hide. Each crack upon a skull, a story I can understand. A symphony of silence, conducted by my hand. So let them bring their torches, their righteous holy war. My army's always waiting, and I will always need more. I am the Greyborn, the necromancer's cries. I pull the echoes from the earth and watch them rise. Why you love the shattered, a legion of the lost, ready to follow me no matter what the cost. I am the Greyborn, a king in a world of dust. My will is low and in my ivory army trust. Is it wrong to hate the waste, to see a soul and just replace the emptiness with one more loyal face? I am the Greyborn, the necromancer's scream, living out a broken, eternal darkened dream. Why you of the shadow, a legion I command, the only thing that's left to rule in this forsaken land. I am the Greyborn, my throne is built on grief, and I will never stop, I'll never find
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Vintage Story, where tonight
Skulls for the Skull Throne.
there are skulls for the Skull Throne, and tonight we're learning about windmills, or at least that's the plan. Oh, do both of these make one? Good to know. Anywho, good evening, BCD. Good evening, Thanatos. How's it going, you guys? good evening to all you lovely lurkers out there as well. Look at that. 2 for 2 on the mushroom harvest. Nice. Yeah. Anyways, I went ahead and cleaned up the canal a little bit. No avatars today. Thank you for the reminder. I was in the middle of getting prepped for stream, and OBS had an update, so I kind of got sidetracked with OBS's update. Forgot to put my Litchy self up as well, but I got that right away. Forgot about the avatars, though. Avatar. 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 Anywho, let's right. Yeah, all is well. Maybe. None of the traps are triggered. None of the traps are triggered. Hey, you're not allowed to be here. The help does not deal with violence. I deal with the violence. Also, I don't know why we're suddenly... There we are. There's a bit of a lag spike. Oh, my beautiful, beautiful trees are growing. How you doing, help? The help is in good shape today. Gotta harvest all the berries. Sir, it is morning. You are supposed to flee back underground. Should probably make a greenhouse at some point too. But that's gonna take a lot of glass, and I think I need iron, or at least a bloomery setup for that. Now I guess to help harvest some of the nightshade. I don't really mind if the help harvests the nightshade because I'm not about to eat that anyways, so it's there entirely for juicing. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to do today, other than murder all these hollow ones, is I want to make some rose wine. And get that distillery done that I mentioned last time. Those are things I would like to accomplish today. First, we're gonna get... Okay, that's all harvested. I'm gonna put this stuff away. And then we are going to go and check out the canal so you guys can see what modifications I made. Here. How are you doing my Nilla? What? Nilla? I am not sure what you mean. Not a cat. Oh. You're a problem. Nope. Bad. There we are. The link explains it? Okay. Let's see. If YouTube wants to load. Got to eat some berries before coming out here. Oh well. So, I didn't do much for the canal, but I think putting this slight layer of sand on either side makes it look just a little bit nicer. We now have a canal out into the sea. For that, I am happy. Anywho, back to the house. We are going to figure out how to do windmills, and maybe later, depending on how well everything goes tonight, we will figure out how to make glass, and we'll make some lovely, lovely greenhouse for the berries, which should accelerate the growth of everything. It does not want to load. Oh, how's my resin farm doing? Almost full. 2 hours and it'll be full. Okay. We need to remember to come and harvest at noon. No, at 10. There's an invader in my bedroom. Hide the goats, hide the rice. Okay. There we are. I see. I am doing pretty well today. Thanks for asking, BCD. Just a little worn out. Worn out and hungry. Okay. That's enough of that for now. Wow, these mushrooms grew fast. Hey, Ceranos, how's it going? Alright. Another mushroom. So we are going to start with the distillery, I think. Because it's just a whole bunch of copper. Which I have. I also now have the hiccups. Which is wonderful. Oh, apparently I didn't spell that right. I need a boiler and a condenser, right? Yeah. Alright, so time to hammer out some metal plates. Do I still have my buff? I do. Good. I'm gonna take... Oh! I have copper plates. Okay. I need the solder and the soldering iron then. Oh. I'm a little short on solder, so... I only have 40 seconds left. We need to hurry. Boop, boop. Yeah, we're not gonna get our well-rested buff for this. Oh well. Bam, we got a boiler. Now, we are also going to need a condenser, if I'm right. Yeah, required to distill liquids, see? Must be filled with water to work properly. Without the coolant, the yield will be greatly reduced. Glad to hear you're doing well today, Ceranos. Feeling a little less overworked. Get the grass, get the firewood. Which I'm going to replace with aged firewood, basically right away. I'm also going to need to figure out pipes. I don't think I'm going to do the distilling down here in the... Actually, no, I do want to do the distilling in the basement. So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to pipe things in. Which I think I need the windmill for, ironically. Didn't I just harvest you? Come on, piggy. I could have sworn I just harvested these bushes. So, I guess juniper berries grow really fast. My quince berries are starting to be ready. The whole reason I planted the juniper berries in the first place is because I get a lot of them. And I can use that to make the medical alcohol, we'll call it. Or at least the crafting level alcohol. Not a lot going on there right now. Wait, why are my sails unfurled? Here we are. Oh yeah, I did some more... Giant deer indeed, jeez. It was, nibbling on my plants. It's okay, I don't blame you, Help. Your job is not to guard the plants, it's just to occasionally pick them. Juniper mead and gin, anyone? Yeah, I do need to start making mead, which requires the honeysuckle flowers. So... okay, that looks a bit better. Now... how am I gonna do this? Because the condenser needs a constant supply of water. Vintage engineering, pipes. The other voxel game. Crafting pipes is fairly straightforward and requires the extruder with the pipe die cast. Okay, well... I can't do pipes. And I can't do that either. I'm doing fairly well, still have to work tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after, and the day after. Not even summer yet? Yeah, that's what happens when people do dumb stuff, eh? Can chutes transport water? Vintage story, can chutes transport water? You ever find the Shay? Or is my fat stock good enough? Fat is temporarily doing okay. I do need to find Shay. Okay, can't use chutes by the looks of it. I'll have to manually do the transportation for now. I have to put it in here because it's gonna be funneling the smoke. This has to be where the boiler is. Wow, that's a pretty shoddy boiler. I'm the one that made it. Okay, so we have the boiler. Put down the tinder. Oh, it doesn't have to be... okay, boiler is lit. What do you mean it only has fuel for 8 hours? The hell it does. Okay, hold up. We need to find out what mod... That is not 8 hours worth of fuel. I am disappointed. It's gonna use my very special aged firewood very quickly. Okay, well, that's annoying. Give me a second. Boiler. Really? Huh. And here I thought I would be able to change it. But apparently the fuel doesn't matter. So, grab me my wine bucket. Okay, and we're going to start distilling the cranberry wine. I want to put all 50 liters into the boiler. Okay. And now I need to figure out the second step. Oh, I can only do 30 liters at once. Okay. Okay. So, I don't know how that's going to handle. I think you asked a question while I was in the other room. I don't know, I only asked how you are, and then said, well, that's what happens when people are dumb. So, I think I have to connect the condenser right next to it. What if I... There we are. I mean, I'm not exactly happy with that, but it'll do its job. Oh, but that needs water. And then I realized I don't have a source of water down here in the basement. I really should. Ah, gotta fill the condenser. No. There we are. Fill the condenser! I really should just put a source of water here. Not good enough. Oh, it can only hold 10 liters. Okay. We have a source of water right there for our condenser. We're getting little puffs of smoke spilling out, though. Not exactly happy about that. Yep. Type of firewood does not matter, so we're not going to use our aged good stuff. Well, it is correctly connected, so how does this work? Cranberry wine. How do we turn cranberry wine into... Oh. Can I not do that? We don't want vinegar. Aged cranberry wine. Oh, yeah. Oh, I have to age it? Oh. Okay. I made a mistake. Where's my barrel? We have to age our wine before we can turn it into brandy. At least we have to age this wine. You looking to make a spirit? I'm just looking to do what I need to do in order to get alcohol to clean things. Huckleberry wine. Okay. We take the huckleberry wine. Okay, we have to age all of them. And they age after 90 days. Well, that's frustrating. Does any type of brandy not need aging first? Okay, yeah, I can distill blueberry wine. Cranberry brandy. Oh no, I can use regular cranberry wine. Corn, wheat, barley, rye, make a whiskey. I will get to that. Okay. Never mind. Put it back in there. I can distill it. How long does it take to distill? Put the thing there. So, cranberry brandy. Okay. Alcohols now cure over time. If it finishes curing before it perishes into vinegar, then it progresses to the next stage, becoming more intoxicating and filling. Ciders and ales, usually created from curing juice or sealing it in a barrel, cure into strong alcohol and then into fine alcohol. Spirits, such as brandy and whiskey, created by distilling a cider or ale in a boiler, cure into aged alcohol and then vintage alcohol. Okay. So I just have to leave it, I guess. I don't know how long it's going to take to distill. Oh! Not very long at all is the answer. Okay. Ow! Don't stand on the fire, you fool. We're gonna just pile up some firewood here so that I can keep that stocked. I did not know I can open a menu for Farseer. I'm gonna have to look at that. Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. Alright. I do need to remember to occasionally fill that. I would like to make a barrel hook. Or not a barrel hook, a bucket hook. Yes, bucket hook. Stupid easy to make. Okay. Stick. I just want to hang... Wait, what? Why did you close, you silly thing? Is this going to be an ebony hook if I do this? It is. It looks nice. Oop. Satisfying. Do I have any buckets left? I do. Oh yeah, I did get a thing of milk as well. Bucket hook. Here we are. Okay, so I just hadn't built the distillery correctly yet. That's all. Okay, with that done, we are now distilling. Oh boy. Mechanical power, here we go. Mechanical power can currently be used to mechanize milling, to automate working iron blooms, or smithing any type of metal plate, and to power the Archimedes screw for transporting items. You will need to craft one windmill rotor, at least 4 sails, as well as a few axles and gears. The windmill requires at least 5 blocks of vertical space and usually gets more wind the higher it is. So begin placing the rotor on a tower or the side of a tall building. The back of the windmill rotor will be attached to axles and gears to bring power to your machines. Okay, so we want to build this up on the hill. I'd like to use, I think scaffolding is going to look the best. Like these wooden scaffolds, not this scaffold. That's a lot of rope and a lot of sticks. Thankfully, I have been transmuting a lot of stuff into sticks. That reminds me, I do need to also meditate on a bone. Because I finally have a decent level of mana. So, we are going to meditate on this bone. And these really are growing fast now. I approve. What she said. Indeed. Okay, meditate on this bone, and it should turn into a wand, probably. But more importantly, because it's the first time we're interacting with it, we should get some experience. Or research. Ta-da! We made it into a bone wand. Oh, which has a lot more durability than our shoddy stick wand. Good to know. Now, there was something else I could transmute. Bone. Infusion catalyst. Okay. Rods. That's what it is. Okay. Bamboo. I did rusty gears already. Netherite. Astrolite. Abyssium. Rustic compound. Okay, I can't make that yet. And essence cores. I can't make those either. And boards, I think, require 80 mana? 75? Something like that? 75. Okay. And that gets me the next tier of wand. I need to find bamboo, and I need to find... Shoot, what was the other thing? Nope. Additional goals. Okay. Find bamboo and papyrus. Okay. We're gonna keep this wand on us. Should be fine if I leave, I think. Hopefully. Alright. So... Oh. We're gonna sleep first. That is what we are going to do. I keep my wand on me at all times. Gotta keep that wand. Days pass so fast. Seven and a half minutes of well rested. Here we go. Give me that sweet, sweet experience boost. Okay, there's a ton of water left in there. Remember to rub your wand if it ever gets clogged with mana. Oh boy. I mean, it's cold. Light it. There we are. Okay, we need to figure out what's up with this boiler because it needs to stay lit for longer. I might have to make peat for that to happen, unfortunately. You killed the rat. Why did you kill the rat? Oh, you're still alive. Okay. Give me the bones. Thank you. Will you two just breed already? How my cows doing? Okay. Oh, y'all are hungry. There you go. I'm gonna try and milk the one that hasn't been milked yet. Milky, milky. You're too stressed. You are also too stressed. Oh no. No, not allowed to milk the cows right now. Alright, start with the plant collection. None of those are the correct color. I need some honeysuckle so that I can make sweet water to make mead. I do need to figure out how the heck to automate farming, though. So as much as I enjoy getting experience for this, if I could automate it, I would be a lot happier. And I need a bunch of water. You sure you're not trying to milk a bull? Oh, I'm very sure. The bulls are the dark ones. When the lady cows are stressed, you can't milk them. It's kind of a crapshoot in early generations. You need them to be, I think it's Gen 8 before you can always milk them. You know, gotta play a ton of Pokemon with them. Okay, that's all harvested. I think spare berry. Those will be ready tomorrow. Crops are growing in well. I do need to water some of them. Now that I'm actually paying attention to what I'm doing. Break these down because we don't need them. And we're gonna take that inside. Oh hey, I'm finally gonna be able to make use of the thingy I made ages ago. The auto sifter or whatever it is. No, I haven't been able to use it all this time. But finally I'll be able to automate panning. Okay, that goes upstairs. These go in here. We have 3 liters of brandy so far. Okay. That goes upstairs. As I said, it goes up the wall with all my other bracelets. Okay. So, in order to make the windmill, that's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt to do. I think what we're going to do first is hit up that dungeon. We're going to clear that dungeon. I don't know, the crabs are having a rave again. Look at them all. Having a rave over here. I don't need to be quite as careful today because I don't have Ceranos with me. And I take minimal damage from falls, so. Whee! Oh, I'll have to keep that in mind and harvest it. We went the other way. Yeah, we went this way last time, so. I want that. Rar rar? Rar rar to you too. Rar rar. Oh! You're not supposed to be underground. Uh-oh, we're about to die. Oh. My armor did its job for once. Okay. That was... Oh, shoot! Another one? I did not factor in decaying bears into my we're going to raid the dungeon plans. I think we're okay now. I lit this area up last time we were here. Yogi always has Boo Boo as backup. Yeah. Blocks. Make sure none of these have lore in them. Yeah, none of them have lore. Do I need the long chairs? Can I use long chairs for anything? Or can they only be sat on? I can make scribe tables out of them. And I do need a bunch of them, so we're going to take these with us. As long as they stack. They do. Okay. I'm not going to take the coffins. We have enough of those at home right now. Though I should make the coffin that I'm allowed to sleep in. We went this way. H books, scribe table. These can be broken down into metal, I think. Ruined precision tools. Yeah, I can turn them into iron bits. Okay. Aged books. I think I can break those apart too. Pile of aged books. Turn them into rotten books. And rotten books can be turned into other things. Okay. So we are going to take that scribe table with accessories, scribe table. Now, if I remember correctly, there was some stuff in here, wherever it is, that we couldn't carry with us. So we left it behind, yeah. Like rich chunks of uranium, a forge, some saltpeter, some meteoric iron. Oh no, magnetite iron. Hot shards. I don't think those are used for anything. Gotta practice my magic while I'm here. Also tells me how far I've been. Got some flint out of there. Not really worth it, but you know. Do I need the aged lectern? Age book lectern. I can also turn it into turn it into boards and books. So I think we are going to take it. Ooh, aristocratic research. That'll be useful. More chairs. Torch. I don't know where you are, but I heard you. Hear you. That way? That way? What way is this frickin' bear? Ooh, that's a jug. Oh, it's empty. I was hoping there would be some very old wine or brandy or something down here. You disappoint me, game. I don't want to have to brew all the booze. Empty. I guess we came all the way down here? Oh, I don't want the stone. And I just get the stone back. Guess I'm collecting spider webs now. Take the creepy, obviously cursed doll home with me? Absolutely. Who wouldn't want an obviously cursed creepy doll? And a creepy cursed doll that apparently has no use. Even better. Holy! Hello, bear. I knew you were around. Oh, and you actually have decent weight to you. Well, we're gonna be rich after this. You know, I might have to make temporal shards stackable. Or temporal gears, sorry. I keep seeing the mod for it, and I'm like, I don't need to. I already have a mod that makes things stackable. And then I realize, oh wait, it doesn't do what I want it to. This, I think if I mine through it, there's probably going to be something there. I was wrong. Color me surprised. Oh hey, I decapitated the bear. Fine, I'm going to take these cobwebs, even though they're not used for anything. I think this is as far as we got. A bone ash pot. Yeah, that's definitely creepy and goes further. I'm not taking the ceramic flower pots. I can make flower pots if I want them. That crash made me jump. Oh, it crashed. I know I said I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna add a mod midstream this time since we crashed. We're gonna add the temporal stacking. Shouldn't cause any problems, right? Temporal gears. Wait. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we are. Temporal gears stack. Let's see if anybody else is complaining. Nope. It works. Stackable temporal gears. Here we go. I still want to put them on racks, though. That's how we're going to store things at home. And we reboot the server. And reboot the game, because that's how it rolls. Which means y'all can enjoy extended Peglin, because in the experimental Peglin build, we now have Act 4. There's a new level. Oh, I should also check why we crashed. Is it the same as the other crashes, or is this a new crash? Just the old cannot reference an item without referencing the item. Great. And because I started the game, it does not have the actual crash. Archive 846 main. Show me the reason you crashed. What did you try and reference? In the thread of relight. Let's see here. Okay. I would very much like to view an error report, thank you. Not allowed to view it. Good to know. Let's see here. Lit ground block storage. It has to do with a light on the ground, apparently. Chickens throwing warnings, but object reference not set to instance of an object. Wait a second, is that the... Hold up, I might have an idea. So, I have a mod that extends lantern light a bunch. I'm wondering if that might be the problem. Also, today I saw a mod for adding tailoring to the skills mod, and I'm looking forward to that. It's currently requiring mods I don't have, and I wasn't going to screw with it today. So everything was running stably, and now it's not. Okay, we're going to look at... Not that one, not that one. Where is it? Little Peglin. should be favorited. I guess I need to look at the ones I favorited that I don't actually have. I need to open that one as well. Get vertical windmills. Might be a better bet than the other ones right now. Lantern projection. Okay, you're the one that's likely the culprit since it's saying it doesn't belong to an item. No? One sec, making a request for that mod in particular, since it is apparently not the responsible one. Figured out why my belt lantern isn't casting as much light as it's supposed to. Add a link. That link. Whatever. Okay, that's open. Why is this one causing a problem? Okay, known error. For that, the HUD update one, it's fine. That'll get fixed soon. Server load coming along. It's coming along. I'm just reviewing a whole bunch of the mods to see what's causing our crashing, because it's not actually pointing to anything, and boy do I love that. Show me the crash log again, because it tells me which ones it suspects, at least. Oh no, it's not telling me which ones it selects, but it does have to do with rendering. Wait, is it my armor crashing? Hold on. No, that's a warning. Get light. Ground lit storage. I think it's my mining belt that's crashing. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it's saying the mining belt, I think, is having issues. So I'm going to look at that in a moment. Oh yeah, I did end up pulling the entity resync, and it resulted in significantly better performance. So that's a thing. Oh great, why are you saying these are not installed? Oh, because those are the not combat overhaul versions. That's why. Okay, so let's look at the mining belt. Miner belt, sorry. Functional miner belt. No, nobody's talking about the crash either. Okay. Whether it's some weird combination of my mods causing it, or... Oh, I guess the game's loaded already, so that's fine. Let's open that error log up again. It's something to do with lighting that I have, though. And I have two different pieces of gear on me that cause lighting, I think. So it might be that that's causing it. Okay, we actually want to see some progress today, so we're going to do Peglin. Or Balladin, sorry. Extra refreshes. I've been enjoying refresh builds. They're refreshing. Do not detonate the bombs yet. Thank you. One more turn before we detonate. Okay, that's kind of acceptable. Oh, another turn? Fine. Begin detonation! That was a pretty solid opening. That's not the one I want, but... No. We're gonna... That could be good. Oh, no, it sucks. Where are we going? To the right, to the right! Ow! There we are. Server's still loading, I guess. How much money do I have right now? 53 buckaroos. If I invest, I won't be able to do this, so we're gonna gamble. Apparently we're unlucky today. I knew it, aim for the left. Let the pebble sink. I do love getting rid of those early. Yes, okay. Either must circle. No, I think this is gonna be our big one. Immune to damage while reloading. Oh, wait. No, it is loaded. Silly me. I missed seeing that. We'll upgrade Sphere. Sphere is alright. Big fish! Big fish is good. We like big fish. Oh, reload must circle. Heck yeah. Gather as much gold as you can. Ooh. The game's encouraging my reload build. Me likey. Double, double, double. Yeah. I just need to actually get some effects that increase whenever I reload. That's what I need. I get must circle every time I reload or something. Wait, that one's 3 deep. It's only supposed to pierce one enemy. Huh. Well, it says 2 enemies, but that means it should hit and then go through them. That was a bad throw. Can we please detonate, please? 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 Alright. Is it when I reload? Yes, when I reload. That's not what we need, but still good. Yeah, we're not hitting up anything important. Ooh, attack skin 1/1. Yeah, give me the power glove. That just makes everything better. Money, 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 money. Make me a rich peglin. Okay, I guess it does go through 3. Could have sworn it was the other way around, but hey, it's fine. We want to hit that, so... Aim down low. Thank you. Works for me. Ooh, when it leaves the pegboard, gain 1. I mean, that's a pretty good one. That ends up real solid. I think we're gonna go for it. Come on. That's not where I wanted to go, but I'll thank you for the extra gold piece. We are going to distract the crows. Yes! Ooh! They gave me 10 gold for giving them a ball. Okay, so I've noticed there's a lot more options to remove orbs now. I wholeheartedly approve of this. I want it in that side, but that didn't happen. Still want it on that side. Ow. Keeps ending up in places I can't send it. Yes, right there. Give me a refresh. Again, all the refreshes. I mean, a critical would be pretty nice, but we want to go that way. The bomb had other plans for us, apparently. No crit, no crit, no crit. Don't have my damage either. Not a good throw. We killed the tree. Rip tree. I think this is going relatively well. Now there's about to be a new function. 1 less crit. That is actually really good. So, we can now prove our worth, apparently. Next act 2, ooh, no. Fighting a mini-boss from that act with no rewards. Yeah, I'll do mini-bossification. So, I now have to fight an extra round, fight a mini-boss. Oh. You picked, like, the easiest thing. Okay. I appreciate it. Get away! Don't have my damage again. You gotta stop having my damage. Is it just me? That's more than 2 enemies. That's more than 2 enemies. Yeah, did you just crash Omni Vintage Story as soon as you loaded? I opened it up and pulled up the menu because pulling up the menu tends to stabilize it. And my screen went black. Yeah, my screen is completely black. What the heck is going on? I imagine it pulled up and then it froze is what's actually going on. But this is crazy. It's being even more stubborn than usual. I would like to bring that to the front, please. Well, it wants to be on a black screen, so I'm gonna keep playing Peglin while we wait. There we go. The reload's where we get. Either Vintage Story will load, or I will have to, you know, crash it and make it load again. I'm hoping not to have to crash it, though. Reload. Okay, with just this works out fairly well for us. Still think I need access to better things. Okay. Oh hey, it finally gave me a screen, and it was the frozen screen. That was much damage. But yeah, I need to get something that buffs whenever I refresh the board. Multiplayer, load, put that back there. So I can get lots of refreshes, especially if I manage to get the orb that, or the relic, sorry. That causes it to split the refreshes up. That would be much better. Good. Contribute to my damage now. Get me some gold! Still want to play more Inscription, but there's only random card games to go. I'm invulnerable! You can't hurt me! I should have used the sphere. Okay, we're fine. It's identical, but let's go to the left. Or more buckaroos. Mimic! Oh god, it's a mimic! How's that feel, Mr. Mimic? How about that one? You grow stronger. Are you throwing scales at me, sir? Oh no, you're just throwing random-ass relics at me. That's not very nice, taunting me with relics. Don't taunt me with relics. You're gonna throw them at me, at least give me the relics. Okay, it does. No. No. I guess we're refreshing bombs. get a couple more pieces of gold. No, we're gonna penetrate the knights. Okay. Smash this. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to do, but it's okay. Okay, this Bucklorb is doing great. Oh, sorry, the Round Guard is doing great for us. Bucklorb is the big shield that I like to use that I haven't had a chance to add in this run. No, don't have my damage twice. It's conspiracy. He only wants to have my damage. Reload. Please stop having my damage. I mean, technically it didn't have my damage, it quartered my damage, but that's even worse. There we are. Leaves pegboard refresh when discarded refresh. Yeah. It does solid damage, and it gives me a controlled refresh of the board. You are fish! Why are you fish, Mr. Ceranos? Come on, don't... Yeah. Because you took a shower. That doesn't make you a fish. You're covered in water. Okay, that still doesn't make you a fish? Oh gods. Paintings are toxic now. And no, it doesn't make you a fish. I am going to smash the statue and get some gold. We want to go to the left. Holy crap, it gave us what we want. Yeah, we're not going to have to worry about that, but... Okay. Oh, Vintage Story is loading. It just never indicated to me that it had done so. Detonate in one hit. Whenever you reload, heal 10. All bounces contribute. All work. Here we are. Whatever, I'll buy that too. You know, maybe I shouldn't have smashed the statue for gold. Percentage of damage, unless it defeats it. Rebound is reduced by transparency. Okay. So I take 2% of the damage out of it. Let's just refresh. Why is there a crit on my board? There's not supposed to be a crit on my board. There should never be a crit on my board anymore. Vintage Story, you having issues? You are. Okay. none of that is good, but I will take a heal. A 2 must circle every time I do my thing, instead of 1. That's good. That's good. Oh, and it resets the price now, too. That is amazing. Heal every time the board is refreshed. I think that's the choice. Yeah, Vintage Store is throwing a fit again. I'm gonna try and let it load this time, though. Unless, you know, the server starts saying, oh no, I've been disconnected. In which case I won't worry about it. Alright. Let's kick some butt. Can we quadruple my damage? Yeah, we can! Bam! 5k right off that. Ooh, we got damage this time. Ooh. I bought the... Oh, I didn't buy the training tabard. Wait for program to respond. Yeah, just wait. Stop trying to convince me. I didn't buy the training tabard. Okay, never mind. We're not going to purchase Bucklorb. No. No. I don't have anything to reduce it. I love this one, but no, we're just going to do that. No treasure nodes? Heck no. No. Do it. I'm fighting blind. We're fighting blind. Oh, I died. Wow, it killed me. That is bull, game. Killing me when I'm frozen. So blind doesn't actually make it so that you can't see the enemies, it makes it so you can't see... Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. What did it give me? Oh, the mirror orb. What does the mirror orb do? Transforms into a randomly owned orb at each reload. Oh, yes. Yes. We're gonna heal. All the heals. I should have taken the doubling now. Waterfall. Oh yeah, deal damage to all my enemies. This is the real problem with being blind. In Peglin. Fire away! No, do not have my damage. Thank you. Go figure. Okay, double sphere this time. I can live with that. Not if it's doing half damage, though. So much damage every time I fire it. It is the perfect orb. For now. What are those? Are they just stickies? Is that what this is? Yeah, they stickies. Okay. I need to get myself an overwhammer. That's what I need to get. Go that way. Yeah. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Refresh. Okay. All good in the neighborhood. I probably should have looked a bit further. Ooh, that would be good. Reduce self-damage. More gold. Detonated while navigating whenever you reload. Yes. More money. Reduce self-damage. Get me the super boots. I would like to go to the right if you are feeling generous, game. Thank you. Refilibuster. Also a very solid choice. I will let you choose, game, because you are choosing to be kind to me right now. Well, shit. That's kind of cheating, game. Making me fight that on this level. Okay, so there's a bouncer down there. The only thing I can actually see is money and refreshes. Yeah, you cheated to kill me, I know, game. It actually loaded. Better load when I'm done with this. Yes, targeted attacks also hit nearby enemies. Not that I think that's gonna help. Okay. It loaded. And we are going to cheese our way back to it. But you didn't just crash on me. That is not where waypoint 6 is, game. I would like to see the actual coordinates, the actual depth. No? Okay, the game's gonna cheat and make me go downstairs on my... Not cool, game. Not cool. Okay. That was very uncool, game. I know you're already trying to cheat me out of my life, but... doubling down on it? Another one? No. Where? What the heck? Oh, right. Juniper berries are toxic. I forgot about that. It's fine. I'll heal. I just wanted some, saturation. There we are. There it is. Now that the game is running again, and it's actually running pretty well this time. Oh no! I don't have my knife. I can't even harvest it. Or like, kind of fox thing. Oh wait, what was that? Lead. Okay, that's out again. Oh, this means there's gonna be a frickin' bear camping my corpse. Because that's definitely what killed me, isn't it? Okay, no, it despawned. What? What? No. No, this is cheating, game. Where's my body, game? It's cheating hard. Not only did it kill me while I was loading in, which would have required a considerable number of hits because of my armor. It didn't create my corpse. Why the heck do I keep hitting that? There we are. There's an enemy up here waiting for me. So, I think the game might have just cheated me out of all my gear. We're gonna swim over to the surface where it is and check. So maybe it did put my gear on the surface. Because it said it was spawning my corpse. It's not on the surface. So it has to be down there somewhere. Or it did in fact cheat me out of all of my gear. Except my armor. Where is it? Yeah, it'd be great if you could stop warning me about bell peppers. There's nothing I can do about it. Got no mana, so I'm gonna have to sit down and meditate somehow. But I need my gear to be safe enough to do that. Okay, pile of bones, not my pile of bones. Saying I died right there. Those aren't mine. Well, that's clearly something I need to investigate, but... Wait. I can't even break this stuff because I don't have... any of what I need. And I think I need strong bones to do a pickaxe. And in the previous thing. Blah, blah, blah. It's all fine. not an axe. Where's the bone pickaxe? Here we are. Okay, it's done by napping. Not what I want. How do I nap bone? Oh wait, I probably have to use a stone to do it, like the one I threw. Also, I would like to view the current log to find out how you cheated me out of my gear. Corpse. Okay. I do have a location for the corpse. 6-8. So right here. And then negative. Yeah, my corpse should have been right here. Right there. It did not, in fact, spawn my corpse like it was supposed to. One 6-8, 102, 967, right here. And then, does it say anything else about the corpse? Yeah, reload. Cannibalism. Oh, right, I'm going backwards. I'm not supposed to be going backwards. Let's see, does it say anything else? Nope. Okay. My last backup was ages ago, so that's fun. Layer data. Okay. It's not what I was looking for. Where the heck does it actually store the saves? Find those. Copy that to a different location right now. ECDBS. Is that? I assume that is the backup save. Oh no, but that's super tiny. That one might be more accurate. ECDBS. .shm. Okay, so what do these actually do for us? Well, that's not what I'm looking for. Shared memory, database changes, world changes. Great. Hey! Hey! No cheating! You're already cheating. This isn't fair. I have a way to defend myself. You cheated. You took my stuff away. hang out in the light. See if I can figure out how to handle this. Oh boy. Just tuned in. I like to think of myself as a decent windmill maker. What you trying to figure out about them? Kind of everything. But right now I'm trying to solve an issue of all of my items have disappeared because it killed me while I was logging in and did not actually create my corpse. Oh boy. Last backup was made 2 weeks ago. Lovely. Make saves more often than that. Hope it still exists? Yeah, me too. So, everything says, that's not mine, that my corpse should be right here. This block exactly. Well, I picked up my bones, but it did not have my items. So I guess the only thing I can hope for is that underneath this block... Oh, buzz off! Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Also, welcome to the channel, Yar Skull. The only thing I have is all my clothes, and I guess my armor. Go away! No, leave me alone! Requires a tier 2 pick. Ah, why do you all keep spawning so much? Let me hide down here in the light while I attempt to figure things out. Okay, light away from them. Now let's try and figure things out. Vintage story, corpse didn't spawn. Blah, 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 blah. Let's look at the corpse mod, shall we? They are corpses, I think it is. Don't do that. Infinite goobers? Yeah, there's always infinite goobers. Of course that updated now. I will look at that after. Not cannibalism. That one actually successfully spawned. Player corpse. That's the mod. Can you stop lagging out, you silly thing? Yeah, it's not supposed to despawn. Ah, there is an alternative. / return things. / turn things list. It did create it. We can get it back. Argument 2 give to player is missing. We got it. Okay. We're good. We did not, in fact, lose all of our stuff because of a dumb decision. And this is why I keep notes of everything. Of all the mods we have and such. We got our shit back. Not cooked, yes! Wait. No, wait. My wand goes there. Scythe goes there. I don't think it was 2 free hot slots, was it? Ah, there we are. Okay, we did in fact get everything back. We're good. Now let's get some revenge. Revenge! Also, now my inventory is pretty much full, so that's fun. What was I doing when I died? Oh yeah, crashing right here. Oak seeds. That's nice. And we'll take the rye with us. I want the oak seeds. Lantern, we can take that back with us. I will come back for the rest of this later. Right. Sit there for a moment, oak seeds. I need to meditate. Right, hands have to be free. Give me my mana. I don't like that I'm staring down a dark corridor, but it'll do. Also, we can remove this waypoint now. Yes, yes, my sanity's depleting, I know. It's fine. I don't need my sanity or stability in the world. It's not actually fine. So. Last time, it spawned bears. I don't want bears. It's just me, are the particles better than they were before? I don't think I updated anything in between. Hold up. That is... There's no creature here, game. Oh! I keep forgetting about this cracked vessel. Crappy flint axe, which I don't really want. Okay, it's just gonna go in the trash bin. Let's get the heck back up to the surface, get this stuff put away, and maybe since we have an expert in windmills here, we can build a windmill. So I wanted to do the exploration first. The game is protesting our exploration strategy. Yarr, yeah. We gonna make ourselves a windmill. What? Yeah. Now where am I supposed to stand to jump? There we are. Helps if I jump the right direction. Are you familiar with vertical windmills as well, or just the regular type? So we need to drink from the hot tub. The base game? Okay. That's probably better anyways, because I hear the vertical windmills produce less. They're just better for space efficiency. Okay. Game. Thank you. Right. Start with the things that can rot. Anything rotty goes in there. Everything else goes in here. Actually, we probably don't want to put the creepy doll that's probably haunted in with the rest of our stuff. Oh, give me that back. Give me the hay for the animals. Forge, andesite. We're gonna smash that up. Those go away. Still need to figure out where I'm putting the hearth. Need to smash the uranium. Oh, I need those leaves back. They don't rot or dry as fast in the containers. Okay, so we throw out the crappy tool because it's a common tool. Goodbye, crappy tool. And we smash this stuff. Raw uranium. I should definitely be handling this stuff. Jugs go in there. Ore goes in there. Nope, give those back. Gear. Those go on the rack. There we are. Think we're good? Let's get the rest of our mana back. Oh, right, I probably have to relight our distillery too. Oh, it's because I don't have my temporal stability maxed out for any other stuff. I forgot to look into increasing the boiler's time. Even though I thought I had something for the boiler. Come on, ignite already. Game. Oh, it's because it's empty. It processed it all. Okay. Refill the water. Hang up the bucket. And only 3 liters of cranberry wine. Or brandy. Oh shoot, that was my actual bucket. I need to make more buckets. Fill the boiler. We're gonna get 5 liters of brandy from this. Okay, let me double check this. Probably gonna glitch out again. Boiler. Okay, I have steam and power. I guess I didn't. Yeah, stop glitching, game. We could do steam power, but I think that's a later problem for us. That's coal specific. This is for the forge specifically, I think. Just trying to figure out why my burn times are different for the boiler compared to everything else. And then we will actually move on to building the windmill. Strange. I'd imagine the actual mechanical engineering configuration of gears is the same between Windmills and your Steam mods, so I think I'll be able to help. At least for the construction of the drivetrain. Oh, yeah, this is my very first time doing any mechanical stuff in Vintage Story. So, it's going to be interesting. I know I need to build, I think they said sails, so I guess I could be weaving the sails while I work, or while I look things up. So I have Millwright as a mod, and I have the vertical windmills. Millwright itself, allow me to build upgraded windmills that output more power. But beyond that, I don't have anything. Familiar with Millwright, so this should be fine? Okay, great. So I know I need to use the Millwright sails. I need to... Normal stitches is fine. Okay, so we want flax. Do I need the fibers for anything? Wait. Oh, did you glitch again, you silly thing? No. Okay, I just put the infinite stuff in here. That's fine. Occasionally it glitches out and gives me unlimited rot time. It's really annoying. Okay, so... Do I actually need to keep this, or are we all good? Temporal doctor belt. I should probably make that if I can. Oh, leather, of course. Thrumbles, candles. Black bronze spinner. I made a spinner already, right? Shuttle loom, spinning. No, I haven't made a spinner. Okay. If you're using the Millwright sails, I'd also recommend you get the better rotors. But that's if you're in the Iron Age. I have copper. And I can smelt brass if need be. I haven't made a bloomery yet. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I just need to make the oh, wait. There was a thing I needed to make before I use up all this flax. Yeah, I don't care if it's bronze. Oof, yeah. Glad I checked beforehand, because this requires a lot. Do I have leather? I have a little bit of leather. I should have the nails. I don't have the Tinkerer trait, so maybe I should wait for this. Tinkerer requires me to repair 3 teleporters, I think it is. That'd save me a lot of materials. Yeah, we're gonna wait on that. I think you can use the Millwright sails on regular rotor. Okay. We're gonna start by getting my sails made. Spin, spin. Okay. We're gonna spin twine while I look things up. Boiler. This on the other window so I can look it up here. Burn time. Okay. Faster spinners. No, we don't need that. dried peat work with the boiler? Fuel and beehive. Boiler. Okay, no. Does not work with the boiler. No. Let's keep looking for a solution. Wow, did nobody tweak the boiler? You already have a general area you want to construct your windmill? Not really. I was thinking I was going to put it up on the hill behind the house because it says higher is better. But beyond that, I haven't really considered it too much. Backpacks, no. Power, I already have steam and power. Let's make sure. This, oh no. Do not have that wand out. Oh, right, it's, yeah, boiler. Okay, so it is vanilla. Great. Help. I'm really surprised that nobody's changed that. Alright then. I will have to live with it or code it myself. Higher's better. I'd recommend building your windmill in an area where you can make a sizable basement to put all the routing. Makes things easier to work with and nicer to look at. Okay, I'll show you the area once I finished spinning this twine and get some food, but that shouldn't be too bad because basically this area was a huge hill. Actually, I'm just going to look at the map. So this was a huge hill beforehand, and I kind of just dug it out flat to start with the home. And then this is all underground in the hill. I've still been debating about whether or not to flatten this. Literally a 10 by 10 by 3 basement's all you need. Oh yeah, there's tons of space then. That doesn't even get close to the depth of things. Spin faster! Actually, I should consider repairing my hammer. It's the handle I need to replace. Yeah, I need to make... It was sandpaper I'm missing to make a better hammer, I think. Better, not hammer, handle. There we are. Yeah, we want the professional tool handle. I want to make them out of ebony from now on. Which means I should probably plant more ebony trees. Oh, I see the helper has picked the berries for us again. That not a goose, that swan is so useful. I never thought I would be employing a swan to pick berries when I forget to. Yeah, I need sandpaper. Sand and paper and glue. Pitch glue. I only have pitch on stick, so how do I put pitch into jugs? Or whatever I need to do. Oh. That's not helpful, game. Pitch glue. How do? Resin, charcoal. Oh, I have to cook it in a pot. Charcoal. Okay. I think I have a pot somewhere. So material-wise, how much do you have to work with? Because that seems to be the limiting factor. Oh, it's not going to let me... Okay. I'll get back to that in a moment. I was going to make it out of scaffolding right now. I don't know why I put that away. As a base, and maybe refine it later. I'm not exactly sure how much I want to do. Unless you're talking about rotors and all of that, I haven't begun to craft it all. So... that's why I am spinning this. We've started the journey of building a windmill. We just haven't gotten very far. Mechanical parts. You can make it look pretty later. Okay. If it's just wood, I have tons. If I need copper, then I have 200-ish bars, I think. Anything above that is limited. Harvest those mushrooms in a moment, too. You'll need resin and lumps of fat, 64 beet. Okay, yeah, I have more than that. That reminds me, I need to go and collect our resin from outside. The bucket should be full. I also need to eat, but that can wait. Oh, the helper's being lazy today. Wait a sec. Where is the helper? Or the help? Got those materials on lock. Should be no issue. Okay. Yeah. We have... I want to say about 64... Oh, there you are. Hiding amongst all the berries you're eating. Okay. Resin-wise, I think we have about 100. When it comes to fat... I want to say about 80, but I'm not 100% sure because I just used some... No, I used the smaller pieces of fat to make pelts. I'm going to have to double check. It's been a little while. But there's lots of animals in the area that I can ask for donations. Yeah, it's a good little swan picking berries. I don't know if petting actually does anything, but the help deserves to be pet when it helps. You can pet it? That's amazing. Yeah. Empty right hand, and you can pet it. I don't know if that's added by Pet AI or anything, but it's a wild swan that has semi-tamed itself by eating my berries. I've named it the help because it just picks them. It just wanders around my berry field and picks the berries for me. It's a little annoying when I want to get the experience, but it makes sure I remember to go and harvest it. Because I often forget with how quickly time passes in this game. There we are, that's another 40 resin for the project. It just kind of patrols the area and picks berries. Oh right, the other half of berries. This is the half it doesn't help with. Oh, that's flowering. These are right. Yeah, these aren't gonna grow because it's too hot. Those will be ready soon. Resin farm is ridiculous. It'd take you a whole day to scour a natural pine forest for 40 resin. Yeah, I'm aware. I had big problems with resin very early on. So, because I have, it's either survival or ancient tools, one of the two. It lets you score the logs with a knife to get resin from them, and then you can also tap those spots that it fills up with resin over time. It cost quite a bit of copper for me to make that, but it's worth it. And every 3 days I can collect more. The only problem is I can only collect it certain months. So, actually, I think I'm about to run out in September. So I need to find the other tree that I can get resin from. There's ripe. Good. These are all ready for harvest. No, resin was a huge bottleneck for me, so when I moved from the old place to this place, I doubled down on planting some big old pine trees, even though it was resource intensive to do, and then just make sure I harvest them occasionally. Lots of berries. Which is excellent because we need to eat after dying. Still don't need to eat anywhere near as much as Ceranos does, but that's okay. I don't grow most of this food for myself. Being undead has its perks. Juniper berries to turn into wine? Hey, what are you haying me about? Oh, you had a good nap, BCD? Why the drive-by? I wasn't dissing you, Ceranos. When it comes to the windmill, are you wanting something industrial you can run multiple helves off of, or something simpler for a couple different machines? I like to future-proof, so something industrial, probably. I was just saying you are a hungry, hungry elf boy, Ceranos. Which you are. You're saying you're always hungry, and you keep forgetting to drink your alcohol to slow down your need for water. Think we're good now? Yeah, you are always hungry, exactly. Let's get all this stored away. What's the blood doing? Pretty close. Snowberries. I thought I kept some of those already. No fertility left in this thing. It'll be a while before I get more mushrooms then. Okay, let's check our resin reserves and fat reserves. Resin. Okay, we have tons of resin. And plenty of fat. Okay. Yeah, I've been using the pieces of fat for most things, so... I think after we slaughtered a couple bears and a bunch of cows, we ended up with a decent amount. I need to sit down and start making normal patterned stuff. Okay, we're gonna have lots of linen to work with. Why do I have so many pings going on? Oh, crap. That's why I have pings. Blah, 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 blah. Love being in severe weather watch. Okay, so what else can I do with linen while I am working on things? Linen sacks? No. Oh yeah, I'll need to make more gambesons later. Blackguard stuff. Latex. Oh, poultices. Okay. Saddles. Oh, cart signs. Okay. Canopies, which I can't do yet. Beds. Leper King mask. Wait, I can make parchment out of it? Fireworks? Nice. Oh, that's the vertical one. Okay. Probably make bandages at some point, too. What do I need to do to repair this? Turn it into the good one. I have to make the schematic. Oh, which requires ink and quill. Ink is black dye in a bowl, which I'll need to buy. No, I can make bowls. That means I have to make the darn thing again. I hate the early kiln. Oh, we get black ink. Black dye. How do I get dye in general? Oh, just squish berries. Okay. Two days. Okay, I can do that. We can do that upstairs. Let me make some black fabrics. We need to get Chaos to come play Ceranos so that we can deck him out in Paladin gear. Alright, 75 linen. Hopefully that's enough for something. I need those elderberries. Let's make a full stack of 50, shall we? And I need my barrel. Oh. Yeah, that'll do. Probably faster to just retrieve it from out here. Meteors! The hot water, not the cold water. Cold water will make you sick. Unless it's from the well. Okay. The elderberries in and get me 50 liters of black dye. Perfect. Okay. What did you harvest out there? Did you harvest the black nightshade again? Oh, no. The huckleberries are ready. Are we good? Nope. So inconsistent. Be insane. Good now. Gonna make me come back out in like another 5 minutes to harvest things again. I think we're good. Less than a day, less than a day. Please don't pick the nightshade this time, you silly thing. Oh, that's flowering. Oh. I didn't realize it was researchable. Let's learn about the Rift Bloom. Increase my magic. Nice. Oh, it's only worth 1. Okay. Okay, definitely transmute. Yeah, get a lot more if I transmute than if I harvest with a knife. Need to go get another 2 Rift Bloom out so we can grow it. Need a steady supply. Not sure how I'm supposed to be increasing my crop yield though. Okay. Magical stuff dealt with. Don't dare attack me. No! Leave me alone. Okay, next step. Let's figure out these rotors that we need. Okay. Okay, yeah, vertical stuff. I see the vertical stuff. It does seem a lot simpler, but figure it out. What are these ones for? Ah, reinforced stuff. Which requires iron plates, which is why you were telling me it requires iron. Okay, so it's all the reinforced stuff. Do the math, see how many sails you can make out of your linen, and then figure out how many rotors you need. Okay. So... requires reinforced. Requires reinforced. Requires reinforced. So I have to use the vanilla stuff until I get reinforced. Okay. You can always add more rotors, but rotors without sails will slow down your system. Okay. Oh, shoot. I need to go murder things. I used up my flax, not realizing I would need the twine. I guess I could rip apart the sheets as long as... can I rip apart the sheets? Uh-oh, I don't think I can. Well, shoot. Well, let's see if there's other other ways to get it. And I can cut up clothing, cut up bedding. Maps. Oh, I can't. Shears. Okay, we're good. We good. Oh, for the requirements? I assume it's changed by millwright. That'd be my guess. I'm also gonna need needles. Oh wait, nope, I don't need it. I have, never mind, I don't need it. I have the clothier trait. We good. We good, okay. All is good. So I can make 20. So 80 down to 86 or 76, 72. Okay. So 72. That's 2 less 20. 18. What if that's 36, then that means I get 72. I need to make more bone needles. So I can get 72 regular sales. In order to make the better sales, I will need the reinforced rotors, which I can't do yet. But I can cut up the sales later and get... Come on, show me the proper sales. That's not worth doing. What if I use this? Okay, that's strictly armor. That's linen. I'm only gonna get half my resources back if I do it. Okay, each rotor can take 20 sails, 5 sets of 4 sails, so you're just shy of 4 rotors. Okay. So let's do full stack. I'll make more linen later. Oh wait, I saw a recipe there. Oh right, because it was for that. Never mind. Will I get more of this back? Not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Probably this one. That'll be one of those recipes. Anywho. Okay, we have the sails now. Now I need to make rotors. And you said 4 rotors. Oh, that's dirt cheap. Okay. Alright. Don't really care which it uses. Oh, you had to pick the one type I don't actively want you using, didn't you? You can't do more than that. You absolutely can, and you will. Let's use... we'll use pine. Why not? Then fat. Put the whole thing on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rotors achieved. Right? Right, sharpen my tools. Anything else I need at the moment? Windmill. Mechanical power. Axles and gears. One of your rotors will be missing 2 sets of sails, but that should be fine. Okay. Alright. So I need axles and gears. Oh, I've made axles already. For other things. Oh yeah, it was for the automated thingy. That's what. I really do need to find shea. So I can make shea butter. Gonna need 4 large gears minimum. Okay. Large wooden gear. Okay, this is going to be wood intensive. We are going to use pine because that's what we got. Resin. Thick. Making axles and angled gears is mostly at the discretion of how your routing needs to be done. Okay. Hammer. Hey, Darklight. Bye, Darklight. Let's use up the rest of the durability on this thing. Okay, so... Okay, I guess that chisel won't work for this. Chisel. Might actually have to use my copper chisel. With the granite chisel. I like the granite chisel. You do not. That's fine. Copper chisel it is. So, for... Yeah, I could also be doing water wheels. I should be doing water wheels. How tall your windmill is, how far you want to move your machines, how many twists and turns your routing has. I'd keep the stuff to make axles and angled gears on you just for the ease. Okay. So I need to make at least 4, you said. That means I need at least 16 of these. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we'll start that. The game's gonna protest. That's fine. Yeah, we want to use the resin rather than the lump of fat. Okay. And I need to make axles now. Easiest way to make axles make lard. That's 0.1, and that gives me 0.2. I should be turning this stuff into hardened lard. Oh, but I have to simmer it to do that. Okay. Well, that's a later problem then. Clear that. Come on. And the chest's back up. Ooh. Server did not like that. There we are. Okay. And then axle. Okay, here we are. Okay, let's pick pine again. We have lots of pine. That, because we don't have other stuff. Any chisel will do for this part, I think. And then my hammer. No, still hating on that. Okay. Where my chisel at? There, my chisel at. Well, I'm gonna make all of these into axles. I'm sure I'm gonna need them at some point. That can go away for now. If I hit the right buttons, it can go away. Otherwise, it just ends up in my inventory again. Do not want to be holding chisel in my hand. Gear section is turned into gears. Requires a lot more boards. I should probably make more. Ooh, cuckoo clock. I'm gonna have to make one of those later. Okay, we have our axles. Okay, so we have 4 large wooden gears. Which do not stack. Alright. Large gears cannot be placed vertically, only horizontally. Okay. Water wheels would be so much easier. I should have done water wheels first. I forgot about them. Okay, what does it say I need other than this? Axles and gears. I'm gonna need angled gears as well, you said. And it depends on how many other things. Okay. Okay. We'll bring the sticks. We'll bring the fat, I guess, since we need that. And we need more pine. Okay. And I need my saw. Oh, I have my saw. All right. Okay, so I have the things I need. That needs to be lit. Oh, no, it doesn't. 8.88 liters of brandy. Well, let's go put it in a barrel. Oh. What? It said I have 8.88 liters. You lied, game. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's the water it has 8.88 liters of. There we are. Okay, anything else I need to begin making this? Just chilling. Some of the blueberries are ready. Black currant. I keep needing to harvest these so that I can make sweet water. Flowers are ready. Keep meaning to start making the rose wine, but keep forgetting. I think the nightshade's ready because the help has some berries on the ground. Oh no, it was huckleberry again. That's fine. You can eat all the swamp huckleberry you want. Okay, so if we're putting it up there, I'm gonna have to flatten it a little bit. That's fairly quick. And then figuring the rest out. Any other berries? There are other berries. You were just trying to hog them to yourself. I hired you to alert me to berries, not to eat all the berries. Really selfish swan. That one? No. Okay, we're good. Hey! No raves on my ground. Not necessarily, but I do want to temper your expectations here. I've been doing some testing and creative with the resources you currently have. It's not sufficient for a multi-helve setup. You need multiple separate windmills and drivetrains to make an industrial setup. That's fine. I just like to try and future-proof, if I can, to minimize the number of times I need to redo the activity. So... Ooh. Break to recycle. Okay. How about I just give these back? Oh, it really does just give me the resources back. Okay. The rot's going elsewhere. Got some compost out of it. The rest is... Oh yeah, put the bags in there. And we'll make sure you don't have to tear this apart too many times to upgrade it, but even then it's not that big of an issue. Yeah, the building in this is fairly simple, so I'm not too concerned about it. Yeah, I saw those. The yummy berries. All decided to... ready on the same day. Huh. It's ready. Hey, my foraging level went up. Still terrible at it, though. Good. Okay, top layer of this is gonna have to come off. Maybe 2 layers. We'll see. I should be in clearing mode, not trimming mode. Oh well. Oh boy, we got goblins. Come on, pick a fight with the cockatrice. I dare ya. Come on, give me the grass. Thank you. sword. Thank you. Hey, some leather. I'm approve of that. Very. Goblins are being kind lately, giving me leather. Might be able to upgrade stuff soon. What I get for using all my leather to make this armor, and then finding out I need it to make bone armor. Rat in the area! This should be big enough, though. Well, I hope. This hill's decent, but a big issue is how close you are to sea level. Yeah. Yes, we are close to sea level. Wind increases 1% per block above elevation, starting 10 blocks above sea level. Maximum bonus 50 at 60 blocks. Okay. Works, but if you really want to optimize, gonna have to raise your rotors up real high. Well, for now, this is a first setup. I can always increase it when I have more resources. But learning how to set it up is important. Because that's sea level down there. And we should be, I don't know, 20 blocks, maybe, once I build. It's gonna depend. Dry grass, good. Okay, so and honestly, once you get to millwrights, iron rotors, you'll probably move them upwards anyways. That'll give you absolutely ridiculous boost. Yeah. Okay, so that's sea level. Okay. We are at, okay, so 165 is sea level. Yeah, we're 20 blocks up before before building, so it's not terrible. Okay, so you said the underground needs to be 10 by 10. Does that mean the windmill should be 10 by 10, or how many axles do I have? I have 64 on me right now. And my cows are mooing like crazy inside. It was a meteor. Where did the meteor hit? Right there, I think. Or up there. One of the two. Yeah, I want to... Well, this is where I want to build the windmill. Most of my machines I kind of want down in the actual base itself. I plan to eventually turn it into a full-blown castle and everything, but for now I want the windmill up here. I'll run whatever I need to run later. Okay. Sworn I just cut that. I might put some of the machines up here temporarily. But ultimately, I want them inside. Is that a big old pine tree? Do some magic, get some magic experience. Still need to raise my mana by so much more. Oh, I should probably be shearing these to get stuff to turn into mulch. Oh well. Magic practice is more important than mulch. Farther you get from the windmills, the more axle gears and whatnot drastically reduce the amount of power. Yeah, I'll use it up here for now and move it later when I upgrade, probably. Like I said, learning right now is most important to me. Because once I have the basics down, I can get to work on figuring out how I want to optimize it. You'll probably learn enough from building this to not have that big of a problem. Yeah. That is the hope. Man, you're being greedy today on stability. Temp machines is flat top where they're gonna go? Yeah. I'll put the temp machines up here on the flat top. Yeah, finish regenerating. Supposed to be the moon. Shouldn't be the moon. It's noon. Moon should be elsewhere. Okay, all recharged on mana. You guys keep growing back no matter how much I get rid of you. Nom berries. Actually, we're pretty light on enemies right now. Surprising. Normally the hill is flooded with goblins. Oh, what are you? Knazberry. Oh, right, you're the really potent ones. Give me those seeds. Okay. I have zero experience when it comes to designing this, and I don't want to have to build the structure multiple times because I underestimated how much space I need. Not ready yet. Claystone. Just gotta turn everything into sticks. It's always nice and windy up here. Spelt grain. Find where you want to have the actual windmill. I just put it in the middle of that big flat section, but make sure you're like 12 blocks away from the edge by your house, just so you've got enough space for the basement. Okay. Okay, so Center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? Ow, fire hurts. Okay, try this again. Center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's 12. We'll use this as marker, this piece of grass. So yeah, is this the back of the windmill or the front of the windmill that needs to be 12 away? Actually, scaffolding. Literally what scaffolding's for. Great. So, go back another 3 just to be safe because the basement needs to be offset from the main axle by 3. Okay. So that's already back 1, but 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's very thunky. Okay. Oops. Why are you still swinging? We're only trimming this grass. The animals need more hay. Dig down 4, then make a 10 by 10. Okay. Please, stop swinging the scythe so many times. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Perfect. First layer of stone. Okay. It's gonna be 11, but that'll be fine. For the sake of my sanity, it shall be 11. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, headroom's kind of necessary when you're slightly taller than 2 blocks. Learned that the hard way. 10 by 10 is a minimum? Okay. Keyboard, don't do that. Actually, the stone layer is very convenient for allowing me to mine it out perfectly. Not expecting the reach to be just right. Don't you dare. Thank you. Sometimes it likes to crash when I'm doing a lot of digging. Though I think I might be narrowing down as to why it's doing that. But, you know. Yeah, these have lights on them. Yeah, pretty sure it's those. Oh, hello, orcs. Did you really want to visit the basement that much? Chop your knees off. Hey, another level up on resourceful. Okay, so it's not goblins up here today, it's orcs. Should really hatch my dragon so that it can take care of small threats like that. Okay. Get rid of all the dirt first. And it's now big enough that it's going to be Windy Cave instead of just a hole. Well, I guess I can go back to using my sash instead of the miner's belt now. Because I have the backpacks with torches. So much shale again. Probably grind it up into sand. More panning, more resources. Yay, auto pan. That's finally gonna be nice. Alright. Ow. Okay. Centered. Nope. Pull yourself up. There we are. You were supposed to guard me. Wait. It says I own you. What the heck? Why does it say I own you? Were you stealing berries too? Stop that. This one must have been stealing berries as well. I need to transport it down into the cockatrice cage. Get some ladders, make a little access hatch since the middle hole is going to be for the axles and the rotors. Okay. In that case, ladder. I just want a regular wooden ladder. Thank you. Sticks. Today is not the day to be tired, body. I'm building stuff. Okay, we has ladders. We'll make the access hatch. Corner hatch. Whee! There we go. Alright. Put all the foods away. Thank you. Doing some testing, made a reasonably efficient 3 helve setup. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna last too much longer, unfortunately, so I would like to try and get the windmill itself set up. Can worry about connecting things to it next time. Those are new sounds. Trapdoor. There we are. Seeds need to go away as well. Berries? Yeah, fracture berries again. Ooh, yeah. Building in the dark probably isn't the best idea. The drivetrain is closed though, and you aren't going to be able to put anything else on the system, but you can easily reconfigure this to have a single helve and then run a pulverizer and turn off it. Okay. That is good to know. Spread, or am I just forgetting that it was here? Okay. Oh, this is all heather again. I have tons of heather at this point. Whatever. It'll make sense later. Modular enough, but still capable of a multi-helve universal system with some tweaks. Okay. So, I assume I want the exterior. Well, let's actually mark the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there. Okay. Edges marked, so I know where my basement is. I am not supposed to be this tired. I had a good sleep today. So, those aren't needed for this. I guess I could eat those if I have to, but not what I'm after. Since you're short on time, should we do the complex thing first? The gearbox is kind of finicky. Sure. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last, but it is... I can make a start attempt. And I will be back on Wednesday to continue with this. Okay, good. Should be quick? Okay. Please don't go down into the basement. There, we're gonna put that there so that it doesn't wander into the basement. Quiet down there, cows. Need to put an axle in the center hole? Okay, that's fine. It was a temporary measure to keep the cockatrice out. There we are. Axle down into the basement. Large gear directly beneath it. Okay. Gears. Those textures are definitely a little glitchy. Okay. Oh, you said directly below that axle. Never mind. Up. Yeah. No, I realized. There we are. Well, I finally have more issues to report other than the kern is causing problems. Okay. What do I have? Oh, that's that. Okay. Gear rim. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Make sure you're on the opposite side of the cliff edge. Gearbox is slightly offset. Okay. So we want to be facing, or on the north side. I'm on the north side now. Multi-hull, universal for now. Definitely universal for now. We gonna figure this out. I might make a ceiling axle so that I don't have to deal with this. Run an axle away from the large gear on the roof. Another block is in the way. 1, 2. Well, you said an axle, so there we are. Mechanical power part. Interesting. Now, one block ahead of the axle, place down. So, one block down. So if I put that there and use it, I mean, I can't place it here. One block down is in the air, so should be in the middle of the air. Yeah. Let's try this. There we are. Yeah. I haven't done any complicated builds or anything yet. Everything has been super simple. So, slowly figuring things out. What the hell was that? Oh. Just skeletons rattling around up there. It's fine. Connect those with an angled gear. Okay. Yeah, I get it, game. You don't like that. It's fine. Hopefully the new update for... oh, can only be attached to axles. Okay. Like that, I assume. Oh, and another one on the other side, I assume, as well. Angled gear. Give me my stuff back. Thank you. And... okay, connected. Mechanical engineering instead of circuitry. He's never any good at doing redstone in the other game. Okay. Oh, no, you're not regular skellies, you're hollows. Okay. Oh, not you. Please don't explode when I kill you. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Stop trying to attack with the knife. No explode, no explode. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Okay, we good. Saltpeter. Okay, there's a lot of things shooting at me. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, ashen surface hollow. I should probably try and time for a drink. Capture some of those sometimes. Stretch. Okay, I'll get a stretch and a drink in a moment. Posture check is good, though. Calcified dust. That's good. Kitty, are you sure you're okay there? You're an adult, so I can't pick you up. There. Okay. Saltpeter. Okay. Stretch after I have a drink. Okay. So it should be like here. Put a temp block from the edge. Oh no, it should be here. Kind of underneath the first one. Opposite side? So temp block here. And an axle on it. Like that. And I am definitely going to have to sit down and figure out what's causing my texture problems. And the side directly under the first axle. So like that. Yeah, first gear. Okay. There's a lot of enemies up there. Now you'll need 2 more angled gears. Okay. Boom. Boy. Boy, boy, boy. 2 more angle gears acquired. I assume connect and like that. That doesn't seem. That one doesn't seem right. Get those angles gear, remove the first large gear. Ah, okay, so we want them to connect like that. Okay. Oh, I don't have my wrench on me. I understand. Yeah, okay. And then we put it back. Perfect. Gears, it's all gears. Wonder how hard it would be to build an actual working clock with these gears. Take a long time at the very least. Dig 1 block down from the vertical axle, and 3x3 offset by 1 block. That's where the third gear will go. Offset as in under the log, or a different direction? 3x3 offset. Opposite of the log? Okay. There we are. I assume I'm gonna need another angled gear. That goes there to connect to... or not. One for the angle and another for the large gear. Oh, okay. Sure. It's funky like that? Okay. It is what it is. Open the inventory. Make me another one. Oh. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Now that I see it placed, it makes sense, rather. Unfortunately, that's your gearbox done? Okay, great. So I was about to say, this is where I have to wrap it up. I'm kind of falling asleep here. So, thank you everyone oh so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed tonight's content. If you're new here, please go ahead and follow and or subscribe, depending on the platform you're watching on. And I will see you all on Wednesday for more Vintage Story. And thank you very much, Jarl Skull. Yeah, mouth is not working. For helping me get the beginnings of this set up so that we can build a windmill. Anything you want to run off the system's done off that bottom here. Okay, great to know. Thank you very much once again, and have a fantastic night, everyone. I will see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.